What is good, YouTube? We back. We back. Straight up middle finger goes out to Apple and iPhone for lacking. How many of you out there got iPhones? How many of you out there got Apple products and you're not happy? You're not satisfied? I'll raise my hand to that one. I've made videos, right, in the past, so I'm not going to get too into that. I wanted to kind of do a little continuation of the video that I just went live on, right? Live with. And, excuse me, hold on. And, what's good? Shout out where you're from. Shout out where you're watching from. I like to see where my viewers, where my fans tuning in from. Listen, all bullshit aside, fuck Apple straight up. Fuck them. Why do I say that? Why you got a problem with Apple, Davy V? Arizona, what's good? That's right, Arizona. Davy V, what's going on? What are you ranting and raving about now? What are you tripping about? What's going on now? Why are you going off on Apple? What's going on with Apple? Fuck Apple. I've been loyal, faithful, like a good relationship where you don't feel appreciated. How many people can relate to that? How many people can relate to sticking in a relationship? 585, what's good? Shout out to The Rock. I'm trying to see this, but I got this fucking parking lot light in my face. Boston, what's good? Boston, Mass. Shout out to the Boston. I hate Apple, never used them. Okay. Yeah, Apple really, me and Apple are about to get a divorce, basically. I'm like really close to serving Apple papers. I'm filing for divorce here. You know, I try to inject a little humor, right? Everything can't be all serious, right? But I'm really dissatisfied with shout outs to Austin. It's his birthday, 19th. Austin, shout out. Happy birthday to Austin. Big happy birthday to Austin, 19 years old. Congratulations and a happy birthday and many more to come. Big Davy V TV shout out to Austin on the 19th birthday. Absolutely. Any other shout outs? Anyone shout it out? Bring it. But yeah, you know, I'm just not happy with Apple. And I've always defended the brand. Hey, that's right. We got viewers now. Happy birthday, Austin. That's right. Shout it up. Big shout out to Austin, 19th birthday. Big shout out. But yeah, basically what's going on is Apple's just been, I'm just not happy. You know, I'm one of them people that have always been faithful, loyal to the brand, defended the brand, got into heated little bullshit, waste of time arguments. How many people have found themselves defending someone or something and then realize that you've just been wasting your fucking time, right? I'll raise my hand to that one when it comes to Apple and many more things in life, which we won't get into right now. Back to the reason for this video. It's a continuation to, you could take it as a part 2. Brighton, New York police professionalism. Been there, that's right. You've been there, you defended, right? You defended people or something or stood up, right? And then realized, like, what the fuck was that about? Unfortunately, that's how it is sometimes in life, right? Shout out, I'm gonna give a shout out since we're in a shout out mood. Hey Davey, Scotland watching, what's good? What's good, Andy? Sorry, I can't see it. Let me move from this fucking light. But if I move, I gotta drive. And if I drive, I can't look at the screen. So I'm trying to sit still here and shout everybody out. J Live, happy birthday, Austin. Absolutely, shout it out. So, you know, the Brighton, New York Police Department, I got into a little story. I don't know if you guys and girls watched the last live a few minutes ago. At the end of the video, Apple phone started fucking tripping. And so a little nice, funny moment between me and a Brighton, New York police officer got fucked up and ruined because of fucking Apple and their bullshit ass fucking phones, right? $1,000 plus phone. You spend $1,000 on a fucking phone, and before you know it, it's outdated. Then when you call because you have issues, guess what they tell you? Well, sir, I mean, it is outdated. Motherfucker's not even a couple years old, and you're talking about it's outdated. That's how they get you, though. That's that bullshit, straight up. It's like people, I used to sell cars, so trust me, I know. I was one of them that never fit in on the ethical and moral level because I didn't like doing the bullshit that they would have us do. Let me take a screenshot of it. They have us do, lie to customers and shit, and that just wasn't me. But don't be fooled. The majority of car dealers and car salesmen will fucking lie to you, will tell you anything and everything you want to hear under the fucking sun, only to sell you a car. But true customer service comes in when you call them a couple weeks, couple months later with a problem with the car. See how they respond then. I guarantee 9 times out of 10 they won't give a fuck. Shout out again to the Brighton, New York Police Department for reminding me and hopefully the rest of you what protecting and serving looks like. What professionalism looks like. I was run over 10 years ago at the Lilac Festival, which is a huge festival, yearly festival, annual festival here in Rochester, New York. And I was run over next to 2 RPD cops who, even though they were in full uniform, leaning against the barricade at a crosswalk with their crossing green, fluorescent green and yellow vests, neon yellow, green vest, whatever the fuck. They totally ignored me when I was in the crosswalk. And actually, they gave the right of way to a fucking car who turned into me as I was crossing the street, and I was almost killed. Flew in the air about 35, 40 feet after my head went through the windshield of the car and I bounced over the entire car. Next to 2 RPD cops. The dirty, fucking corrupt, dirty, crooked Rochester, New York Police Department, who had a couple of cops there talking about, and I quote, this is their word, verbatim, what broad they got with and what broads they met at the bar last night. Again, this was 10 years ago. So today I was driving in Brighton, New York, and I see 2 Brighton, New York police officers on crosswalk duty, on crossing duty. And while many of the so-called critics and police accountability and so-called activists and so-called, you know, police accountability auditors and First Amendment auditors will probably knock police officers for doing exactly what I put the spotlight on a few minutes ago, I commend those Brighton, New York police officers for sitting there and for doing their job. Because that is the true meaning of protecting and serving. That is the true meaning of professionalism. And it's been forgotten in a crooked, dirty world of revenue generating for their villages, their towns, their cities, their states, writing tickets, meeting that ticket quota. And of course, every police department got ticket quotas. Don't ever admit it. They're not stupid. But that's all right. I want to focus on the good from every now and then. And a big shout out to the Brighton, New York Police Department and Brighton, New York cops who were there, showing the true meaning of protecting and serving and the true meaning of professionalism. Protecting citizens that are visiting their town, the town of Brighton, New York. My town. That's right, I'm claiming Brighton right now. The Brighton, New York Police Department is probably saying, Davey, they're probably saying to each other, with all the fucking towns that this fucking guy could live in, he had to choose our fucking town. That's probably what they say at roll call. Now, it probably goes something like, yeah, whatever you do, just if you see Davy V, just go the other way. Yeah, just don't engage with him. And hopefully, you know, we won't make it on his channel, Davy V TV. That's probably what Brighton, New York Police Chief Mark Henderson. What's good, Chief? I know you're watching the channel. I know he watches from time to time. That's probably what Chief Henderson tells his people at his officers at roll call. Yeah, by the way, just let's just keep it moving. You know, if you see the guy, just go the other way. You know, just don't engage him. Well, guess what, Chief? Big shout out to the department for showing what professionalism and protecting and serving. Not this loose fucking word that's used like community policing. All these words that chiefs and cops use loosely. Words that have no meaning, no to them. Because they have no weight. Because they've been used so much that they're played out. I'm talking about real action. Fuck a word, fuck a phrase. Show me the action. Show me the money. Put your money where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is. So shout out to the Brighton, New York Police Department, and shout out to Brighton, New York Police Chief Mark Henderson, because he's doing something right. If you have 2 officers posted at a busy intersection protecting citizens from getting hit and possibly killed or at least seriously injured by a motor vehicle, then you deserve a big shout out. And your department did make it on Davy V TV tonight for something good. Shout out to all the police officers across the country who take their job serious and who remember the meaning of protecting and serving. Peace.